centre of the course, coming with an electric finish. Do it again. He's coming at Rainbow Bridge. He's a board leader and he will do it again.
Race number 7 should be going off at about 25 past 3. They will run over 1,400 meters, and it's called the Stay Safe with a Mask Pinnacle Stakes. For horses with a merit rating of 115 or more. So it's expected to be competitive and expected to be tough and expected to be some fairly decent horses in this race, and that there is.
No, I mean, Wonderwall ran in the Golden Horse last time out, and he's been in Pinnacle Stakes before that. He's my first choice because I think it wasn't a bad run behind Warrior's Rest, stable companion in the Golden Horse. And although he's won over 1,200, his better form is over 7, so that's for me, drawn 2.
Now, I'm glad you've touched on Wonderwall. You went straight for the jugular, which is good, because I spent at least 45 minutes looking at this race, trying to decide, is Wonderwall my first choice or is Approach Control my first choice? And I couldn't make up my mind.
So what have you got? Approach
So
Control.
I've gone for Approach Control from Wonderwall. You've gone Wonderwall from Approach Control. So just to declare early, I'll be taking as many boxed exactas as my bank manager will allow me to, because I do think it is those two look to be the principal contenders. You've touched on Wonderwall, and I'd like to elaborate a bit on Wonderwall because that last run to Warrior's Rest was exceptional, as you stated. But if you go 3 runs back, 5.5 lengths to Marching On Together, we all know what Marching On Together since done. Then Wonderwall beat Captain Tatters. We know that the stable rate Captain Tatters and have some hopes for this horse during the season. And then, of course, that run in the Golden Horse was very good. So, yes, Wonderwall can win, and I think he has a winning chance, your first choice. Let's talk about Approach Control. When you look at Approach Control, some of the horses that he's run up with, beaten Divine Odyssey. Divine Odyssey's a contender for the Vodacom Durban July final field, isn't he?
Yes, yeah, but he's been running in the Wolf Power Handicap and the Hawaii Stakes.
Yeah, so there's form all round.
So there's form there, but yeah.
And the 1,000 meters for Approach Control would have been far too short last time.
No, sure. 1,400 is the right go.
Okay, well, yeah. So Andrew's in the camp of Wonderwall. I'm in the camp of Approach Control. But if the results had to go either way, we wouldn't be surprised. Anything to add, Andrew?
Yeah,
because
I would add Hoodoo Magic.
Yes.
It was not a bad run behind Wonderwall last time out. And Socrates, Spooky Humby's horse. He likes the poly. His recent form has been on the turf. And I think his horses have come well just recently.
Okay, so there we go. 2-6-4-8 for Andrew, 6-2-4-5 for me.